vision really was making the best use of solar energy. And that is why the Eddy product was first. It was the easiest way to make use of that surplus energy by putting the energy into a hot water tank and treating it a bit like a battery, so like a thermal battery. Thinking back when we were at Binbrook in the small business unit there, I mean, who would start a technology business like this in a village, you know, in Lincolnshire? But,
at the beginning, I can remember Lee was just about doing everything. He was doing all the accountants, he was doing all the legal stuff, he was designing everything, he was in charge of production. Then slowly, but surely, we started getting all the other people in specifically to do jobs because Lee just couldn't do anything at that point.
He was always on the phone, very busy. So you could see he was doing the groundwork for the amount of work that the growth that the company was going to be experiencing in the next few years.
Within a very short space of time, we were bursting at the seams in these small units that we used to manufacture all the products in. And we've expanded massively since then.
So I think one of the first moments when we realized just the potential and the scale, what we've done right before the launch of the first Zappy 1, where we did some filming with the Fully Charged show.
the number of views were just accelerating. The comments were coming through and they were really, really positive. And then our website crashed.
It was new, so the excitement was just through the roof. Like, we had the trade shows, we was always out and about. We were like industry celebrities. We'd build the products in the week, there'd probably be like 3 or 4, and I would then walk them up to the local corner shop in Binbrook and ship them off with Royal Mail. And then that quickly obviously developed into having our own couriers and now shipping thousands globally across the world.
International expansion is always difficult to do. We kind of walk this tightrope, and it's where I think the MD's roles are really important to understand what works at a myenergi group level and cherry pick the best features and basically deploy them in market and develop new ones where needed.
I think myenergi has grown and has a very large portion of the market already in GB and in Ireland. In Europe, there's much more to gain.
Expansion into Ireland represents a big move for myenergi globally.
myenergi was introduced, I met the founders, Lee and Jordan, and I was impressed with what they were trying to do, how much progress they'd made from a standing start, and so I was happy to make an early investment in something like 2018.
myenergi expansion into Ireland, Benelux, Germany, APAC, I think represented confidence, proved that our products, culture and business model could succeed outside the UK. And it became an important stepping stone in our journey to become a truly international business, I would say.
When myenergi started to really expand into a more corporate business would be when we launched the Zappy 2. That was a big thing for us. So it was quite a proud moment, I think, for everybody within the business.
How can something like this happen? And you know, when things are going so well, what does this really mean? You know, will we be able to survive this? With COVID hitting, that was really a bit of a shock because it was right at a time when everything was just going so well.
Yeah, we got through it. There was still demand, there was still need. They did everything they could to keep you safe.
You know, it was an unprecedented time, but I think the company adapted really well to just try and give everybody that peace of mind, because nobody really knew what to do, how to react. No. But we was given the reassurance that, you know, you was coming to work and you were safe.
During COVID as well, we had to deal with chip shortages because we were told by our suppliers, we're not even sure how many we can deliver you and when we can deliver them. And yet we're trying to make thousands of products each month. You know, in the end, we took the decision to say, okay, what chips can we buy? All the products were redesigned, so from the outside they look the same, but from the inside were all completely re-engineered. And I think we did that in like 3 months, which is pretty incredible.
This HQ, it's an amazing building to work from, integrates everybody together, gives us a real purpose, not just a statement externally for people looking in, but internally, what a place to come and work. Our charger was the world's first ever solar integrated charger, so people could use excess power. Nobody else was doing that at that point in time, so the demand for our product was really quite high.
I run the Australian subsidiary, but I'm from Grimsby, where myenergi was founded. It's kind of magical for me to have seen this business that from day one has cultivated and grown from my small hometown and then just spread across the world. Customers and end users of our product and installers just absolutely love and get what we do. It's really enjoyable. I love it.
I would say the milestone I'm most proud of is when the ecosystem truly came together. Seeing Zappi, Eddie and Libby working as one intelligent energy solution.
We have the products and the reputation and the relationship. The opportunity is there. It's about executing on it.
One of the key unique selling points of myenergi and of Zappi, Eddie, Libby, Harvey is that they work seamlessly together.
These aren't future use cases. They're what our customers are asking for right now.
And that's something that for a long time nobody did. And even now it's especially rare to see with our direct competition.
We did a lot of other local events as well, which paid huge dividend for us and creating exposure of what myenergi is all about, how it is integrating into the community, and how people integrate and use our products in social housing, for example. We sponsored the Extreme E series in 2022 into 2023. We followed the series around the world. We hosted little events there, not just to get our name out there, but for people to actually understand about what the products do, how it all integrates together as part of a home energy ecosystem. Like the McMurtry, we sponsored them in 2023. But again, massive exposure for us, allowed people to see the McMurtry car and the myenergi charger together. So again, huge exposure, which works well, not just for promoting myenergi, but what it's about. The scale and the growth that the business was going, we automatically, immediately ran out of space. Moving into where we are today, into Stallingborough B, into our manufacturing facility, that gave us the opportunity to really design something which was bespoke and meant for manufacturing within. So the internal power supply is more than capable of doing what we're doing. EIP chose to invest in myenergi. They could have invested in any of our competitors, but they chose us through our people, our products, our vision for the future, and that gave us all a huge boost in how we're going to move forwards.
We launched GridPay and therefore our Flex proposition in 2024. Flexibility and actually the broader digital services part of the business is incredibly important. It gives us a commercial platform that enables us to drive real investment into the ongoing customer experience, which is a self-fulfilling cycle because then it makes the products more attractive, which means people are more likely to purchase the products, and then we get more connected customers.
We looked at launching the Glow, which was positioned much more competitive, even though it was stacked with technology, screen and uses an installer app. And that was launched originally with a tethered cable. Obviously, as well, it's priced more competitively. And that was launched originally with a tethered cable. Obviously, as well, it's priced more competitively. So all in all, it's a great product, both the Glow tethered and the Glow untethered.
I think over the last 10 years, myenergi has gone from a startup business that's had a bit of a roller coaster in terms of financial performance. We're going to grow this business, we're going to expand it into a number of new markets.
but we're going to do that from a really solid base.
It's about giving people the ability to manage their energy in a different way, whether they've got solar energy themselves, whether they want to use that, store that, or charge when it's cheaper. It's giving people options to control better their energy needs.
Just like Alexa is associated with smart devices in the home, or Ring is associated with a security device on the door. I would like myenergi to be a name that's associated very clearly with home energy management.
But the legacy for me is that vision of having home energy management systems in every home.
Without Lee and Jordan, none of us would be here. We should all owe them a massive debt of gratitude for what they created. I know Lee's original vision was for a 100-year company, so now we're just 10% of the way through that. And looking forward to just the next 10 years, I would like to think that myenergi will go from strength to strength.
I think that's what we want. I think that's what everybody wants. They want myenergi to be the trusted partner, the name on everybody's lips.
We've started expanding into Eastern Europe and into France. We are looking at countries further afield, such as the Middle East, where there's a lot of interest in battery storage systems. But then there's a whole of the rest of the world to go after. I would like to take the myenergi brand much more global.
myenergi's vision is a future where clean energy flows through every home.
We've been through 10 years, but what does the next 10 years look like? I've always said that I want a 100 years company. We want to be here for a long time.